Oder aus dem Opening.
You guys all good?
Well, I'm in one piece. Since when did you get a bike that cool?
I've been practicing how to ride it in secret, so I could surprise you in style. Guess I pulled it off, huh? I'm so glad I made it.
You put the fear of Adios in me at the end there.
My bad. But thanks for the backup.
Yeah. I owe you both my life.
So you do.
You two scared me half to death! None of you are hurt, are you?
Lloyd's Route Akt 3, Illusions Shattered End. Ja, war schon cool. McBurn ist wie immer ein Abfuck, aber wir wissen ja, wie man am besten kriegt. Mit der Recuria. Hätte ich vielleicht vorher schon machen sollen. Oh. So, jetzt aber. Proceed. Geht's jetzt weiter? Egal mit wem. Kommen wir mit denen weiter. Ich meine, wäre jetzt Schwachsinn, wenn wir jetzt mit einem anderen weitermachen, wo wir jetzt gerade mit ihm waren. March 20, Knox Forest. Was ist denn da? Wer ist da hinten links? Ah, die Polizei.
Second Lieutenant Seeker checking in.
Oh, welcome back, though. Lloyd?
So you're here too, Fran.
I'm glad you're all right. And Kia, Tio, Wazzy too. Thank goodness you're all okay. After what happened at the ceremony,
Fran.
It's good to see you again. We're sorry for worrying you. Don't be silly. You all being here is more than enough for me. But, who are your friends?
Sorry for dropping in unannounced.
You guys have been camping out here this entire time? Man, the Crossbelt police have got guts.
Is that who I think it is?
Lloyd, you're all right.
Hey, Franz. Kate. It's good to see you too, Inspector Donovan. Raymond?
Even the Vice Commissioner is out here. You're tougher than you look.
I could say the same about you.
Well, good to see you're in high spirits.
It really is. The CPD's missed you, Lloyd and team.
Well, we're back. Detective Bannings, reporting for duty.
Lloyd's team fled the scene after what happened at the military factory before the EDF could learn of the incident. Noisen led them to the point of on the outer edge of the Knox Forest Road. The area was near the police academy, which had reportedly been occupied. The Crossbelt Police Department and its associated managed to find a gap in their foe's defense, which led them to setting up an encampment. Encampment? This wire connecting is giving a clear signal. Great, let's finish setting everything up, Sharon. Gladly, my lady. We're planning because they're stopping us from accessing the Orbital network wirelessly. You've come up with a workaround by using a combination of old wire communication and Arcus units. Exactly, we may be able to contact Americas this way too. Besides, we have you, Alyssa, Tita and Fran with us. Show you what a skilled operator can do. Dio needs our help, so let's give it all care. You betcha, Fran. Well, they seem to have everything under control. Sure they'll get the job done. Glad we were able to make it out of the city, so it couldn't have been easy. There were more CGF members with the origin, right? When Abelus took initial charge of the police force when we were thrown out into chaos by the attack. Randy, First Lieutenant Morale, Dudley and Chief Surgeon were with us too. But while we were helping the civilians evacuate, we came under attack again and were separated from the others. We've been gathering information that might help us rendezvous with them. We caught wind of the trouble at the military factory. Which led our excellent timing of saving our backsides. Don't know what we would have done had you not shown up. It does concern me that we don't have contact with Randy and the others, but I know they can handle themselves. Same here, they're capable of looking after each other, so I'm willing to bet they're okay. Sounds like if group managed to gather a lot of useful info on the factory, Lloyd. We did, we covered the details of the new Sauber soldiers and the name of some project. Could be a red herring though. Still don't know what to think of that simulacrum Professor Novartis set us on. I wouldn't believe it if I had seen it. The professor was talking about him like he was a failure, but he was pretty damn strong if you ask me. Shouldn't he's the only one out there either. There's no telling who else could be impersonating a real person. Seriously, that's pretty freaky. You don't think there are any here hiding amongst this camp, do you? Swear it isn't me, I'm real, I tell you. Please calm down, sir. If we start doubting one another, we're going to get anything done. That's right, we might as well just throw our hands up and surrender at that point. That's exactly what was Supreme Leader Ashet wants. Speaking of Rufus. Ilya eventuell tut, der genauso wie der andere, ne? Das könnten alles solche sein. Und die echten sind eingesperrt. Skill with which occupied the city and the charisma is shown in reading everyone also guesses he's the real Rufus. Doesn't make any sense. Just can imagine that everything he said was a lie, even here isn't that much of a weasel. We have our deepest thanks, Detective Lloyd Bennings. Now that Luke figured something out. I was just speculating, but I think I'm getting a little ahead of myself. We still lack evidence. Focusing on the little things in front of us first. Good call. Decent numbers here thanks to the police, not to mention everyone back at the village. Speaking of which, I think Tita might have figured something out. Everyone, could you come over here? We have established a connection.
Hey guys, can you hear us?
We read you loud and clear. It's good to see you all again. And I'm glad you're all right. I take it the investigation into the factory went well?
Looks like quite the team you're starting to put together over there.
It's not too shabby. Good to see you all are holding up too. It's me, Ellie. I'm sorry if we made you worry. Let me echo that. It's great knowing you're okay. I feel the same way. As a weight off my shoulders seeing you two again. And Lloyd, Kia and Wasey to meet up with so many friendly faces when they set off. Excellent work, everyone. It already feels like we've made a lot of progress. Hey, that's the power of teamwork, right, Lloyd? Exactly, so you've all made any progress of gathering info on your end? We believe so. Major Arundel is kicking up whatever he can find as well. Now would a good time to exchange what we know. Would you mind getting us up to speed? Soll ich mal erzählen, wie abgefuckt das alles ist? Ihr könntet alle Roboter sein. So, Speaker McDowell is doing a lot better, that's good news. Yes, I can't thank Cecil and the clinic staff enough for all they've done. He still needs to take it easy though. My injury is almost fully healed too, it shouldn't pose a problem moving forward. Sunshine is also helping out at the inn now. She's in much better spirits than she was before. More good news. Take it easy if you have to, Risha, and don't have to force yourself. My one, thank you for your concern. Knowing what happened at the hospital struck a chord with me too. Feels I thought I lost sight of our roots as well, and I need to face up to that fact as much as everyone else. Take it from the top and do it right this time. We can't afford to have any hesitation as we move forward. Well said, Ellie. Now we just need to find Randy and the SSS will be the wall again. Can slow us down with so many people helping us. Well, about that? Is there something I'm missing? Does this have to do with the information you had to share? We managed to wrangle some info out of the few EDF goons patrolling the highway yesterday. It gave us a bit more of an idea of what they've been up to the past few days. Several of the elites are gathering in the northwest from the south of it for an operation to flush out the CGF and the Red Reaper. Red Reaper? Ach so! Wait, that would mean... No, it doesn't sound familiar. It fits with what we learned the other day. The EDF were setting up a barricade in front of the tunnel and the mountains pass for some reason. Ah, that doesn't sound like a coincidence, alright. Unfortunately so, that must mean that Randy and the CGF are currently holed up in mines. Even Defense Force has them completely surrounded. Even getting supplies into that area will be difficult. The terrain is surrounded by mountains, no escape route. Luckily Randy has experience holding that area with some of the guardsmen during the last bit of independence. But they're likely in even greater peril than before, given they'll have to account for Sauber soldiers this time around. We need to prepare for significant casualties at the very least. This isn't sounding good, Chief. Understatement of the year there. We're in deep shit if the CGF falls to them. We can't afford to lose them if we haven't any hope of overthrowing the Supreme Leader. Can we get in touch with Mainz using the same way we contacted America? Turns the situation around if we coordinate with one another. That much is true, but using this means of communication in an area we don't know poses too great of a risk. Lives would be that much harder if our enemies learn of this matter and put a stop to it. Good point. Lloyd? Yeah, there's not a moment to waste. We're going to their aid. TU Fran, pull up a map of the Mainz Mountain for me. On it. I'll round up all the information we've gathered this far. I'll help too. Are you planning to go by yourself? What will that accomplish? With enough manpower to break through the EDF's defense and rescue them. Well, it's too soon to be giving up. It is too soon. When allies have been holding them off despite being so heavily outnumbered, that means there's still hope. And now our eyes are focusing on mines that give us the best chance of slipping past the defense unnoticed. Yeah, he's right. It's not impossible. Don't forget the Eben Defense Force is compromised of Erebonians. They won't be as familiar with Crossbill's geography as we are, even since they are stationed there before. We can find a way if we pull our minds to it. So give us a hand, everyone. We can't give up on them. You guys. The Frauds. They haven't changed, have they? Well, if you're not giving up, neither will we. Damn straight, it's too early to be throwing in the towel. This has had better work. We keep gathering all the infos we can to try and find a way to back you up. Alter. I wish I could drop everything and rush over to help personally, but that won't be possible. May I have leads to something that could help our case? I'll let you know how it goes. Oh, now you became my interest. Trust you and follow up on that alley. We can all reconvene? Once we've reunited with Randy. Alter, das ist zu viel Zeug, ey. Should I succeed, nothing will stop us from taking back the city and even the Ark and Seal. Can count on us backing you up too. We can't afford to leave no stone unturned now that we know society is at work here. Of which the area near the border with Erebonia hasn't been fully investigated yet, right? We could do with paying areas like that a visit. Making my way to St. Ursula. Wise to share that we learned about it, the wired connection with the Foundation. Record my request is still ongoing, I get across it. Better keep Tifa safe. The first and last time I will ever trust you with her. I don't need you to tell me to keep her safe, she's always safe with me, don't worry. Good luck, Mom. Tempted to return to St. Ursula as well. Let everyone here there know I'm alright. But by the sound of it, I should stay here, maybe needed in mines. Besides, there's no telling how many people we need to medical attention. Together and play to your strengths. That's how we're going to rescue the others. The groups then immediately set up this about deciding on everyone's roles for this combined operations. The goal of getting past the EDF's defense and reaching mines seemed impossible at first. Past experience had taught them around, which seemed ideal for the circumstances. Lloyd and Noel, with their experience working together, covertly in the past agreed to form the vanguard and go first to secure the route. Meanwhile, a number of the other members decided to part to gather information and help distract and divide the Eben Defense Force. Day, March 21s. Dr. Salen and the remaining officers set up a base camp at the foot of the mountain pass, bidding farewell to their departing allies. Further up the road, Lloyd and Noel made their way to the infiltration point. Ihr schickt uns nicht wieder zu zweit los, oder? Ihr seid solche Penner, ey. War eine coole Gruppe. Act 4. Will tempered by dusk. Well, here we are. We'll have to go the rest of the way on foot. Up ahead is where the EDF set up their perimeter. In other words, we'll have to go down the same cliffside from a few years ago to get around them. Exactly, I marked the spot on your map. Let's head there and stay alert. Wow. Wir hatten das. Green, Helios-Bouquet. CPS-Game bei 60. Okay, machen wir mal so weiter.
Hey! I've gotta say, Noel, you looked real sharp on your new bike.
Darn right I did. It's a pretty fancy upgrade from the bicycle, huh? You should take a ride on one sometime. Nothing beats the feel of the wind while you're zooming down the road.
Maybe I will. But only if you show me how it's done.
Warte, hier waren wir ja schon, ne? There they are. They are armed to the teeth with that new Soldat Model 2. We are gathering all of their forces like we thought. Keep moving now, if you're more right about the others. Same here. Darum geht's doch nicht mehr weiter. Aha. Able to reach the old mine shaft if we climb down there. If only we could use it to exit next to mines like we did a few years ago. If only, but that route was blocked off by a cave-in last year. Can't access the maintenance passageway that leads into the tunnel from here. And that will let us slip past the soldiers and soldats without being noticed. A shot, let's do this, Noel. Cool. Ah, da kommen wir dann raus. Oh, I was worried we were going to come out in a bad spot. Me too, but things worked out perfectly. We managed to slip in right behind them. Now we just have to make it to mines. Right, but let's stay on alert as we make our way through the tunnel. Als ob ich jetzt irgendwie anfange, irgendwelche Gegner kalt zu machen. Mit 2 Leuten. Okay müssen? Was ist jetzt los? Damn it, okay müssen. Patrol units, we need to take them out before they give in position away to the EDF. Right. Perfect reflag? Was?
Net set and launch!
Wie sie eine verdammte Panzerfaust dabei hat.
It's my turn. Zero Breaker!
I'm going in. Payback's hell!
Right. Ah! They're open!
Now! No problem.
Warum das denn ja schon
Let's
wieder?
go! All taken care of.
Target suppressed. That should keep our location secure. Close for comfort. Came from the Moon's Temple direction. Why guards the path of all places? The thing is that it looks like you're back to fighting at full strength. There's a huge lot of my mind seeing you back to your old self at the camp too. I'd been a little worried about you, honestly. Oh, I guess you noticed just like Wazy did. You had to see me like that, I didn't mean to worry you. That's alright, no one can blame you after everything you've been through the last 2 years. The citizens were expecting even more of the SSS than they were the Guardian Force after the Imperial Army invaded. Back we all relied on you a little too much, myself included. Water under the bridge. I couldn't tell you when or why we came be convinced that it was up to us to fix everything. Isn't I thought we had never else we could turn to. If anything, we've always been fortunate in that regard. Somehow we and everyone else were convinced that it was up to the SSS to save Crossbell. When we failed, everyone accepted the Supreme Leader's narrative instead. Can't pretend not to empathize with how they felt though. Did my fair share of refusing to accept the truth during the first bite for independence. You mean when the CDF was formed?
I think it's natural for people to want something to cling to when times are at their most trying. We've lived through an era where our home has been stripped of its pride and taken advantage of over and over again. And for the longest time, we dreamed someone or something was going to come along to make things right again. For a fleeting moment a few years ago, I wanted to believe the Crossbell Defense Force was that very thing. Yet in doing so, I turned a blind eye to the sacrifices that were coming at the cost of our freedom. The people accepting the Supreme Leader as Crossbell's new ruler are no different.
I suppose you're right.
But as someone who lived through it all before, I don't believe that acceptance is what defines us as Crossbellans. What does is our resilience. The way we stand back up and dust ourselves off, no matter how often life kicks us down. It's how we kept dreaming of independence, even while under Imperial rule. Our hardships have made it so we can hold on to that ray of hope, even in the darkest of hours.
I couldn't agree more. That optimism is at the core of who we are. That's more valuable than independence could ever be. And it's something we can take pride in. People may have lost sight of what makes Crossbell what it is for now. But if we can remind them again...
Exactly. If we can show them what it is that makes us Crossbellan, then I know we can take back our home. I believe that with all of my heart. Because of you. Because you opened my eyes the same exact way, Lloyd. I'm asking you to withdraw. Please. I know this won't keep us from coming to blows down the line, but please. At least for now.
What happened to that rock-solid resolve of yours? You say you're willing to give your life for the cause, but when it comes down to it, you can't even commit. The Noelle Seeker I knew was never this weak. She would stick to what she believed in and never hesitate. As you are now, even a simple detective like me could take you on in a fight. If you win, then you can arrest all of us on the spot. But if I win, Noelle, you're all mine.
What? What are you suggesting?
Oh, that.
The last part aside, you were there to tell me exactly what I needed to hear. I'll never forget that. Now it's my turn to support and help you, just the same, Lloyd. So let's keep on fighting, to protect the home that's always been so dear to us.
How could I say no to that? Of course. I'm with you all the way, Noelle. And I promise I won't lose my way again.
Neither of us will.
Jetzt sag ich mir scheiße, wo ging's lang? Well, I think we stood around talking for long enough. Ready to resume the mission? At the end of the tunnel. Yeah, mines is up ahead, let's hurry. Ich find's immer geil, wie die halt immer, oh, gefährliche Mission und wir müssen dies und das machen und dann, Alter. Und dann fangen sie halt alle mitten im Ding damit zu labern, Alter. Stimmt mit euch nicht. Wir müssen uns beeilen, wir müssen sie erreichen. Oder auch nicht. Oh oh. Nein, geh weg. Ich hab keinen Bock auf dich.
What a bonus!
Oh shit. Ist hinten auch was gewesen? Scheiße, da hinten ist ja auch was. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh scheiße,
Wonder
komm
who
ich
would
nicht
put that
raus.
chest there?
Burn 4. Lauf, 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 lauf. Gut, dass die da erstmal nicht checken, was sie machen müssen. Mines Mountain.
Whew, that tunnel took forever.
No plopping down yet. We're almost to mines.
Also der stand da halt auch eine halbe Stunde und hat miteinander gelabert. Oh Mann, das hat ja ewig gedauert, da durchzugehen. Stellen wir uns erstmal eine Stunde hin und labern miteinander. Ah, da gibt es jetzt dann erstmal Action wahrscheinlich. Okay. Heimen wir uns hoch. Was hatten die eigentlich? Adamant Shield. Ah, ich wollte sie hochhalten. Warte. Das wäre jetzt fast schlecht ausgegangen.
That was just what I needed.
I can finally see mines in the distance. Let's hope Randy and the others are still safe and sound. Actually, we should hurry. Aber jetzt haben wir erstmal angegriffen und dann werden wir gerettet. They came from behind us. Enemy sighted. Oh. What is Beddings doing here? How did they slip past our defense? Yeah, this is looking good. I'm heavily outnumbered. I have no idea how you managed to get past our perimeter. But your luck is just ran out. We are taking you both in. Surrender quietly unless you want to be crushed just like that town. To attack mines? You have to stop them here and now. Right, we won't let them set foot in mines. What do you hope to accomplish with just the two of you capture them?
Enemy spotted. Engaging.
Das könnte jetzt ziemlich arschig werden, Alter.
Not happening. An opening.
There!
Engaged.
Keep strong!
Engaged. Arcus activate.
Komm, du läufst jetzt her, oder? Ja. Scheiße.
Take that!
Engaged. Arcus activate.
It's my turn.
Dann halt nochmal.
Payback hell. No problem.
Ich hab keine Ahnung, was der Typ da hinten halt vorhat, ne?
You won't like this. Fire!
Yeah! Take this!
Not happening.
It's my turn. Keep strong. Let's go.
I'm going full throttle. Zero
Haben wir
to
das schon mal
60.
gesehen?
Ah! Wild stampede. And here's the finisher.
Why, you? Right.
Oh, süß.
It ends here.
Nein, warte mal, ich hab nur die anderen erwischt.
Impossible.
Echt, Alter. Ihr verarscht mich doch jetzt, oder? Da blocke ich ihn extra von seiner Magie und
Going
dann...
in.
Right.
Engaged.
Let's go. Yeah, they're open.
Now. I'm going in.
Right. Now!
Now! I'm going in. Fire! Now's our chance.
There!
This is it.
Nein! Oh, okay.
That'll do it.
Jetzt wollte ich
I
nämlich
know
sagen,
my
scheiße.
back's always covered when I'm working with you.
That's just how I operate.
Jetzt dachte ich schon, da kommen noch welche nach, deswegen. The numbers game really is catching up. Too late to back down now, we can't let them get to mines. You're stubborn. You give that much. This had gone long enough, it's time to finish. Na, Randy. Auch da.
Damn it! It's the Red Reaper! Return fire!
Randy!
It really is.
Get the hell out of here.
Ambush failed. Fall back. That was a close call.
Thanks, for the assist, Randy.
I'll say. We really owe you. You're not hurt, are you? Randy?
Ich dachte schon, der ist stinkig oder so.
You damn idiots! What were you thinking coming here with just the two of you? You saw how many there were. How reckless can you be?
That's my bad. I didn't mean to make you worry about us. This wasn't exactly a spur-of-the-moment thing. We're on a mission that was carefully planned with the others. Besides, did you really think we wouldn't come when we learned you were here?
Listen, you... Okay, you got me there. Guess that makes me a big fat hypocrite, huh? I've probably been worrying you guys sick. So let me just say this, Lloyd, Noel, it's damn good to see your faces.
Same to you, partner.
Randy.
Randy, are you alright?
Toa.
Wait, aren't those two?
Huh. I didn't expect we'd run into people from Thor's here, too.
So you've been taking shelter with the CGF. Speaking of which, where are the first lieutenant and commander?
About that. The thing is...
Let's all return to town for now. We could explain the situation there.
Jetzt könnte man dann langsam wieder mal eine Wiedervereinigung starten mit den anderen, ey. Follow the instructions Theo left with him to establish as a wired communication. Able to make contact with the allies and stand by at the foot of the mountain path. The EDF briefly withdrawing from the tunnel created an opportunity for the two sides to reunite. Everyone was able to safely reach mines. Oh, die sind verletzt, kann das sein? Der Ziegel? Cool. Mainz Mining Village. She sustained several gunshot wounds to the chest and not all of them passed through. Ah, fuck. It's in critical condition, I'm afraid. I know, but you're a super famous doctor. Can't you do something? All I have is my disposal as first aid kits. It's not going to be enough here. Should be operated on at a hospital, but it wouldn't be too risky to transport her using the route we took to get here. All I can do is give her stopgap treatment to keep her with us. The rest is in the goddess hand. Can't believe this is happening. Of course, I'm not going to be sitting idle. I have my pride as a doctor. Everything I can. I just want you to understand that it isn't much. Try and put your faith in her for now. Alright, thanks, Doc. Hang in there, Mirel. I won't fail you. We'll do everything we can, too. I had no idea she was in such a bad state. She was covering for civilians during the escape from the city when she was shot. Yeah, that idiot, she always been one for putting others before herself. As for the commander, Sonia, I think her unit was separated from ours too. Currently holed up in the Moon Temple, but we can't contact them while our communications are being jammed. Her names that bring back a lot of memories. Well, that's how this patrol chaosmen were fought in the tunnel we're keeping an eye on. Yes, they've sent troops to attack it a few times, much like they have here. The location is even harder to get supplies to than here. There's not going to be any communications cables under the temple for that matter. I don't know how much longer they'll be able to hold out. No doubt we really don't have much time left. We've had our hands full just keeping the town safe as it is. Haven't been able to do anything for them. Now that you and the other cops are here, so we might have a fighting chance. I hate to ask much, but when you only just got here, but there's nothing to apologize for. We came to help out to begin with. Yeah, and it doesn't seem like we have a moment to waste. So let's go save them and make it safe enough to get First Lieutenant Morell to the hospital. We'll do all we can to help plan the operation. Go double check our munitions and supply store. Thanks guys, with you in our corner, we've got this on lock. Go get everyone together. We need to get work on a plan to get through the tunnel and save the main unit. Yes sir. Right away sir. Lloyd. Yeah, I know. Randy. All members of the police and cross brigade force who could attend together to plot out the upcoming operation.